Cowboys are going to lead our division 4-1. We're 3-2. That's a shitty way to go down. If you watched my last video, that was just a heartbreaking game. As you saw, the Ravens are 5-0. We are 3-2. Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie and Eli Manning both injured last game. As we forced 4 fumbles, got with 2 picks, we should have just took our field goal, honestly. I'm going to blame that 100% loss. That loss 100% on me, because that was my fault. If I would have just taken my field goal, we would have won. I decided to be stupid and shitty to the team and end up losing us the game. But we're back here again, and the Ravens are 5-0. So here's what I'm thinking. They're 5-0. We're 3-2. Both played 5 games. They're 2 games better than us so far. If we beat them, they're going to be 5-1. We're going to be 4-2. They'll only be 1 game ahead of us, and they're not even in our division. But that'll get our confidence going, because we'll be the first team they've lost to, and we'll get back on track. And that's what we're looking to do here in this one. This is our 3rd straight big game in a row. Here we go. Let's jump right into it. Man, last game was just such a big heartbreaker because of the fact that Aaron Rodgers was so clutch. Corner made a bad play. They spiked the ball, took the field goal, and then we lost because Brandon Marshall wanted to fight for extra yards. I don't know if we would have won, but we would have had a better chance. And, yeah. So, we're going to try to bounce back here with a big win. DeMarco Murray having bad weeks back-to-back. But hopefully we can bounce back right now. Yep, you see the comparisons there. Chris Dell starting off, trying to bring this Giants team back to glory, but the only way to do that is to win. He hasn't done that in these last 2 games, and it's just been heartbreaking to the whole team. And really, we need to get back on track. But anyways, go sub to SRK Gaming and TR Damien. Great channels. But we need to get going on this game. There's Terrence West getting 1 yard on that one. Notable inactives. We got a few. Yeah, we got a few. Well, actually a bunch, but we're gonna have to bounce back from that as well. Injuries have been a big role in why we've lost this year. These last 2 games, and I'm not trying to make excuses, because it's just as bad losing with injuries. It's actually worse, because it makes you look worse because your team can't stay healthy. So, it makes you look like Derrick Rose, There's no excuse really for it. But, here we go on 3rd and 7, trying to get a stop against a hot Ravens team if we can right here. I feel like this will be a bunch of confidence. Damon Harrison gets over there, and Jonathan Hankins takes him down. Like I said last game, the unsung hero for this team gets the sack right there. Ooh, and Odell returns it for 14 yards. Sorry, I oohed for a long time. But that was a good return, because now that sets us up good. Eli comes back, and after seeing how Mike Glennon and Josh Johnson played, I don't want to start anyone else this year. I want to try to let them develop kind of behind Eli, and hopefully they can learn from his mistakes and his greatness at times. And hopefully Elliott Manning doesn't show up. He showed up 2 games ago in that loss to Minnesota. Elliott was all over the place in that game, actually, and overthrown, but almost picked. Not quite there. He overthrew it just a little too high, and Young does not get the interception. Oh, I think I just shit a brick. Here we go. Eli gonna throw a curl to Odell, who tries to spin, but he gets hit before he can. There that Eli guy is, throwing a 12-yard completion. 700 yards already for Odell. We might have to start going to Brandon Marshall a little more, balancing our game out. As we go to Victor Cruz right there, and he threads the needle, but hit and drops it. Eli, I'm not going to slam him because last game he played horrific football. Injured. And you can't really help that as a quarterback. You can't really put that on him as the quarterback, saying, hey, well, he didn't do good enough just because of the fact that he got injured. You know, that really isn't his fault. So I'm just going to say that much. He did play great. As we go across the middle to Brandon Marshall, who gets down to the 11-yard line, 12-yard line. Excuse me, I've made a lot of mistakes saying where yard line they're at. I think I just need to start waiting. As we're going to start trying to run some clock off here. We want to walk out of here as quick as, or as soon as possible, with a win against this team. As we throw to the sideline, DeMarco Murray can't catch it. Almost 3 people that almost caught it. Elvis Doomerville breaking that one up. We're running a play action post shot. As we go up top, can't though, don't have any time. DeMarco Murray didn't pick up his block. And we're hit and fumbled. Eli, that's an 11-yard loss. It's here. It looks like we may go back to Brandon Marshall. He gets free, and we go to him. Touchdown! That's going to be a 23-yard touchdown for Brandon Marshall. Already this game, 7-0 Giants. But remember, last game I said when we was up 32-14, it's over. We was up 32-7. Let them score 26 straight points. Like I said, on these kind of teams, you just got to get up like 50 points and keep banging low on the inside because we ended up taking an L last game. Hopefully tonight we bounce back. You know what I mean? As he takes it for a 2-yard gain. We pretty much shut Eddie Lacy down until the end of the game last game. But, yeah, that's pretty much the story on that. Here we go, changing the defense. Damon Harrison trying to get back, as a bunch of people do get back, but Joe Flacco, just arguably a Hall of Fame quarterback, just makes a great play right there. Honestly, really anybody can get in the Hall of Fame now. It's kind of crazy. I bet Eli could get into the Hall of Fame. All he had to do was pretty much ask, and they'd probably put him in there. But here we go. Damon Harrison and Kamar Aiken with a big catch. Never want to see that from a receiver that's not that good. He's decent. He's like a Philly Brown. Not really that good, not really bad. He's kind of in between. Kind of shit, but kind of not shit. Here we go. And Terrence West swallowed up for a 2-yard loss. And that's Ongwa with another tackle this year. He might lead the team besides Landon Collins. We're waiting for DJ Swearinger to get back in place of Darian Thompson. And I know Darian Thompson has been great, but let me know. Should I trade DJ Swearinger and keep Darian Thompson, or keep them both and start DJ, or keep them both and start Darian? Please let me know that in the comments. Here we go on 3rd and 7. Got to get a big stop right here. Damon Harrison in this pass rush coming to Flacco. Jonathan Hankins and Olivier Vernon, the unsung hero again. Jonathan Hankins with a big sack. Here we go. We're just going to hand it off to DeMarco Murray. A freaking workhorse. And gets up 9 yards. That makes it 2nd and 1. He's got 500 rushing yards this year. $500 for the first 5 games. That's crazy. That means he'll probably have around 1,500, 50-something yards. You know how crazy that is? DeMarco Murray here again. We're just going to hand it to him. He's been beast mode this year. As he goes again for an 8-yard gain and gets it down to the 42. You know, he's redeemed his career like he did in Dallas. He's having that kind of season. Them kind of seasons. But in 1 year, compared to Philly, where he just lost his mojo and completely just played like a freaking idiot. Here we go. We're going to hand the ball off to DeMarco again on 3rd and 3 this time. And he tries to go through like 7 people, which is good. There he is, gaining some yards. We're going to hand it to him again. Why not, you know? Hey, why not? I mean, he's been killing it all game. I know they show they're stacking the box, but DeMarco going for a first. DeMarco Murray is going beast mode this game. He is mad because he could not seal the deal for us last game on that fake fullback flip, and now he's saying he's going to make up for it. You already saw him talking to the trainers, the coaches, saying, hey man, I need to, y'all need to help me get back, and I'm going to go beast mode this game. And look at him rushing another 4 yards. He has been sensational already this game, as we're probably going to be able to get one more run off by Paul Perkins, who cannot take it anything. He stays right at the line of scrimmage. 1 rush, 0 yards for him. Comes DeMarco Murray and the New York Giants. Eli goes down deep down the field to Brandon Marshall, trying to get him them yards and another touchdown. Just Brandon Marshall can't haul it in. He's a great one-on-one receiver. I might go back to him on this one. Eli overthrows. Wasn't expecting that. Can Robbie Gould? No, he cannot kick a 58-yarder. Brad Winges, it looks like it's going to get blocked, and it is blocked. And they take it to the 43. That needs to be fixed in Madden. If you look closely there, people, I'm just going to go ahead and say it. That's just dumb. Why was my punter sitting there playing with the ball? You know, that's not realistic whatsoever. He was just sitting there bobbling it around in his hands. It's Terrence West, some nobody guy, getting 2 yards on that one, 3 yards. Here they are. I'm running the pinch, the goal line play. Darian Thompson, you already know. Here he comes. The defense gets another stop after a 1-yard gain. It's going to bring up 3rd and 6. Ungwa gets that tackle. He's got 3 this game. You got to cover Steve Smith good, or he can get you. They have a lot of wide open receivers, but instead they almost throw a pick to Eli Apple. Or that wasn't even Eli Apple. I think that was Janoris Jenkins, honestly. Because they're going to kick a 57-yarder. Justin Tucker's probably just going to nail it right up the middle. Does. He's probably the best kicker. It's arguable between him and Dan Bailey. Both terrific kickers, though. There's no arguing that. They are absolutely terrific. DeMarco Murray gets 5 yards on that one. Like I said earlier, he's trying to redeem himself for last week. Here he comes and almost picked off by Ladarius Webb. Good thing that he don't know what he's doing out there, or he would have had an interception. You never want to see that guy try to come up with an interception. He is a very dangerous player. You cannot really throw his way ever. As Brandon Marshall going downfield, he can't catch it. Jimmy Smith just knocking the ball away. Eli having a decent game so far, I'm not going to lie. Here comes Brad Wing. Hopefully they don't do none of that bullshit they did last time. We're going to go ahead and punt this bad boy perfectly right up the middle. And here he comes. Leon Hall. Just Caponero just saying, nah, I'm not even trying, fam. I'm just going to let that go. I'm not even trying to get hit by Leon Hall, fam. Here we go, 1st and 10. Collins and his squad come out. Darian Thompson pretty much is going to be credited for the tackle. I mean, he was the first one over there. He's the only one over there, really. Here comes 2nd and 9. Big play on 2nd and 9. Yeah, 2nd and 9. Here we go. Ungwa gets Joe Flacco for the big sack. Wana Ungwa. That's his 5th sack this season at the MLB position. Still no picks, which he had one in week 1 last year, which I expect him to be better on that end, trying to cover. He has not been that great this year, but hopefully he can keep that going. That kind of stuff right there. Damon Harrison. You're not telling me Terrence West is going to block Damon Harrison. And that leaves Mike Wallace wide open, but can't. They're saying incomplete. Here they go. They're punting the ball. They punt it to us. We get it at the 44. You already know. We're handing it to that man, DeMarco Murray. Had 2 off weeks in a row. There he goes. Bad weeks in a row. Right there. He's trying to redeem himself this game. So far has done so. Only a 1-yard rush on that last play, though. And he gets up to the 45. Stays right where he was. And hey, you know what they say. Whenever something's working, don't go away from it. And it's been working, so why go away from it? Here we go. But Victor Cruz catches it, and he's swallowed up for a big loss. Eli, losing 3 right there. We're losing 5, actually. I'm sorry, I don't know why I said 3. Here comes Brad Wing. Gonna throw some backspin on it. Almost a perfect kick. Goes straight up, and he's not gonna receive that one. And that's gonna be at the 15-yard line. It's 5 yards short where they should have been. Here we go. Ungwa gets the tackle with a couple of his buddies, Olivier Vernon, Telvin Smith, and a couple of other people. Ungwa already has 5 tackles and a sack this game. He is playing great once again this week. Ungwa. And Mike Wallace catches it for a 6-yard gain. I was about to say 5. Catches it for a 6-yard gain. The sticks say 5. The stats say 4. Yeah, so they messed that up. Here we go, trying to apply some pressure. When you can't get any pressure on the fucking quarterback, what else do you expect besides plays like that? Sitting back there for 40 fucking ages. Just go get the quarterback. Here we go. Ungwa on this defense once again. Landon Collins this time also going to blitz. And they do blitz, and Olivier Vernon gets him. Like I said, once again, like I'm going to say once again, Terrence West getting shut down, but most likely knowing Madden, he's going to have one of those big runs where he gets free, has a huge run, a couple of them actually. Ungwa rolls his arms out, and they can't get the tackle. What is going on? Denard tries to dive and gets him. That may have been a play saver right there by Denard Kennard, or I don't even know his name. His first name, I know it's Kennard, but man, what a play by him right there. They don't hand the ball off, and it's a great throw to Crockett Gilmore for a touchdown. Oh, man. It's been the problems with this defense all year. Just allowing too many red zone touchdowns. Allowing too many big plays. Not applying pressure like they did on that one. It's just been a mixture of all them things put into one for this defense. And Brandon Marshall hauls in a big pass. It's for 19 yards. We're already almost past the 50. Here comes Brandon Marshall and his offense. We throw to Victor Cruz. And I say Brandon Marshall on his offense because he's my main target, not because he's the best player on this offense. I think that's Odell or Eli. Because, I mean, you got to give Eli some of the credit for the catches Odell makes in real life and in the game. I mean, if without a quarterback, you can't really catch the ball efficiently. And there's Will Tye going to be tackled in the 21. Eli and this team turning up. We're just going to run it to the 2-minute warning. Yeah, the 2-minute warning, and we're coming back with a 1st and 10 from the 21 after the 2-minute warning. Here we go. We're going to have DeMarco block as we're looking for Brandon Marshall on this play. And it goes to him. Oh, and Eric Weddle almost turned around and picked that off. Luckily, he don't have that great a vision. That would have been a bad play. And DeMarco still beast moding, but he loses 3 yards on that one. Still, that's good because he had lost about 5 or 6, but he came back and tried to fight back for him. Here we go. Probably going to Brandon Marshall, man. This is a red zone threat. And that's going to be caught at the 1-yard line. What a damn play from Brandon Marshall. That motherfucker just went up and got it straight up, man. He was like, ain't nobody getting this besides me. And here we go on a 1st and goal from the 1. And we think to throw, but there was no one open, so we did not throw. Here we go. From the 9, 2nd and goal with 26 seconds left and 2 timeouts. We're still going to try to make something happen. Oh, and trucks over. Ladarius Webb gets down to the 5. Here it is. It's coming up on a big play. Here we go. No one knows what they're doing. Eli gonna rush and then try to throw off his back foot. Not gonna do it. 4th and goal. We're just gonna take our field goal, tie the game going into half. It's a tie at 10 going into the half. We get ball at half coming out, so we will have the ball. Here we go. We're getting the ball. Here we go. We go up top to Brandon Marshall, who can't bring it in. I don't know why I'm throwing to him so much this game. I need to really stop. And I think it's going to be holding on the offense. Yeah, it's on the offense. Okay. J.D. Walton, our new center. He's starting. Here we're going to try to dump it off to DeMarco. Hopefully he knows what the hell he's doing. And he does pick up a block, picks up a 2nd block, and just trucks over a guy. And he's still going on his feet. DeMarco Murray putting in that work, getting a 25-yard gain. Oh my goodness. Wow. What else can you say besides just a great run after a catch? We go to Will Tye, who catches it almost the 1st, not quite there. And that's going to bring up a 2nd and 2. Here we're going to run a halfback dive. And DeMarco's stuffed for another 4-yard loss. DeMarco Murray just not doing what he needs to do. There, but you can't really blame that on him. Also, the line collapsed for us. And Odell catches the 1st down. Big play from Odell Beckham Jr. I mean, a huge play from him. Here we go, 1st and 10. This has been a really low-scoring game compared to how much I usually score, and the other team. Apparently, they score 40 a game, too. And the defense is actually pumped. I don't know why. Their defense is so energetic. They're getting drove down the field. I honestly don't even know who I'm throwing to on this play. We dump it to Odell. Big play from Eli Manning just to shovel it off to Odell. And that's going to get us down to the 27-yard line. He just shoveled it off, and Odell's got 3 receptions for 35 yards. Not having that great of a game, but other receivers are stepping up whenever he doesn't. There we go to DeMarco Murray. And he dives for it, but gets down to the 1-yard line. That's going to bring up a 1st and goal from the 1. He has 2,000 yards on this year already. Eli Manning does. We're going to run a fullback dive. Never mind. As we go to Larry Donnell. Touchdown, Larry Donnell. And get pumped, big man. As you go up 17-7 here in the 3rd quarter. Ran about 4 minutes on that drive, which is good if you average taking off 4 minutes per drive. We cannot let them score. We need to get the ball back and run more time off, but we'll see if we can do that. Here comes Ungwal and this amazing defense. It's been amazing this game. There's that big run that we always talk about, and this one's going to be going for a touchdown, a 75-yarder. These are the runs you always talk about. You know, I was saying how every running back gets their big run every now and then. That's the one from Terrence West. That's going to be his this game. So predictable, so predictable. If you're shutting a running back down, they're always going to get that big run. It's kind of stupid, honestly. They probably need to take that out of Madden. The Browns and Titans both winless right there, going up against each other, and the Browns about to take them down? I don't know. DeMarco Murray gets a 15-yard run. He's been balling out this game, coming back from them 2 bad games. We're running a play-action post shot. And Eli is taken down by C.J. Mosley. And I don't know where DeMarco went on that one. Don't double, just pick up your guy. Pick up your guy, pick up your guy. And it goes up and picked off by Levine Sr. Devin Levine Sr. Alan Levine Sr. Sorry, I don't know why I said Devin. And a big play from him. Comes Landon Collins in this defense. There we go, getting the stop on that play. There's that 75 yards. He has 12 yards if you don't have that big run. Here we go. Trying to get the stop. And if I did mention, this is going to be the last video we're doing tonight. Just can't go to bed winless. But I'm going to try to win the game here. Not sure. I'm either going to end up 4-2 or 3-3. Here we go, Damon Harrison. Misses the sack by just... And the unsung hero, Jonathan Hankins. 2.5 sacks on the day. 5th sack this year. Wow, just bringing all his A-game. And they're going to have to punt to us, but we're going to have it at the 10. It's going to be a hard task to get out of there. Usually see a lot of teams that get pinned, punt. And we do get sacked back to the 4-yard line. C.J. Mosley coming through there again. Great coverage. Baltimore's got 5 sacks to our 4. Hopefully Odell can beat his man on this play right here. And Odell does catch it. And he is going down the sidelines. Jukes back, and Ladarius Webb catches him. Odell Beckham, 78 yards today. Last week had another 100-yard game. I think this is his first game without 100 yards so far through this stature of play. Here we go. And they break down to the... That's going to be a 6-yard gain from DeMarco Murray. There's no run plays, it looks. We're going to go a halfback dive. Now, why not give it back to him? Eli's been making mistakes. DeMarco Murray really hasn't. Right there, that's not a mistake on his behalf. He still gained a yard off that. That's a mistake on the offensive lineman's behalf. Here we go. Just hand it to him again. He's been such a beast. We're going to hand it to him again on 3rd and 3. And he goes up for the first down. Should be a first down. It's 4th and 2, they're saying? Ooh, do they really want us to kick a 62-yarder? Yeah, I'm not kicking that. I don't think that Robbie Gould can make a 62-yarder. No, not gonna kick that. I'm sorry, but here comes Will Tye, gonna catch a big 4th down conversion. Holy crap! I did not think he was gonna catch that. And give it to the bull of a Runza, DeMarco Murray. Eli not gonna get the snap off. The Ravens 5-0, as many wins as they had last year already in the first 5 games. Let's not let them get over that mark today. As we throw it to Brandon Marshall, and it's picked off by, I guess, Tavares Young. I think that's his name. You've got to at least, and if it's a tie ball, I thought the possession went to the wideout. I'm not sure. I'm not sure on that one. Here we go, Ungwa on this defense coming up, and they can't get the stop. And, oh man. Davion Thompson. Here we go, Ungwa on this defense again. They're going to run this time, actually. And Terrence West is going to be all the way down the field. Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie, 41 Reasons Why, has to catch him. DRC, man, it's a soul crusher. As it's looking like the Giants are probably going to drop their 3rd in a row, but we cannot let that happen. We have to stay disciplined and win this game. Here we come. And there's another big run from Terrence West. We're going to have to bring a mid-blitz. Probably a mid-range jumper, nigga. No, I'm just joking. Here we go. Yep, that's a false start on the offense. There we go. That's going to be 2nd and 9. That's going to bring up a 2nd and 9. Here we go. This is a big play. This is probably one of the biggest plays of the game, if not the biggest so far. As Damon Harrison going to try to drop him. JPP gets him, not for the sack, but hits him as he throws it. Damon Harrison keeps missing people for sacks this year over and over. I don't know how he misses so many people for sacks. Here we go. We're going to run a Tampa 2 again. Here comes Damon Harrison. Not sacked, but hit again as he threw. Justin Tucker going to try a 60-yarder? Yes, he is. Justin Tucker will try a 60-yarder. I'm going to be pissed if this goes in, even knowing how good of a kicker Justin Tucker is. And the wind ain't even on his side either. He's going to miss that one, folks. That's going to put us at the 50. That's what Aaron Rodgers started at whenever he won the game last week. Man, it's a bad memory. Here we go. DeMarco getting the ball. He rushes for about 6 on that one. Yeah, 6. 20 rushes, 72 yards, redeeming himself from last week. Trying to run all the clock off so that we don't have another soul crusher like last week. Will Tye is trying to truck over, but Young will get him. Here we go. We're going to hand the ball off to DeMarco again. Just been so good. Why not? There he is. Getting a 5-yard gain. Here comes Eli. And there's Will Tye, but there's going to be a holding on the offense, I do believe. Oh, man, we can't make mistakes like that if we're going to win. Yeah, that's on the offense. Can't make mistakes like that if we're going to win, like I said. Because I think that knocks us out of field goal range pretty much. Almost, yeah. It almost gets us out. Can't have any sacks or fumbles or anything to drop us back even more. And that's a loss of yardage, right when I say that. DeMarco loses a yard. Now here's what we're going to do. We're going to go deep on the attack. Probably not going to throw it. Probably not going to force it like I did last time to Brandon Marshall. Probably just going to shovel it off or something again to DeMarco. And that's just what I do. And he gets down almost in the red zone to the 31. Here we go. Going to kick this field goal right here. You know we're already letting that clock run as much as we can. Never mind. I'm just going to kick it. And Robbie Gould knocks it up the left side into the uprights. That is going to be 20-17 lead for the New York Giants. This is another low-scoring game like that Dallas one. Here we go. Bring the thunder smoke. Ungwa. And this defense, and Telvin Smith gets the sack on Joe Flacco. And that's going to bring him down for a 5-yard loss. Telvin Smith, a big acquisition. Big play right there. Big play, Telvin. You know, we're already trying to get this win, get our confidence back. Harrison, and it's thrown, and as he got hit by Damon Harrison threw, and as he got hit by two people, Steve Smith, speaking of, drops the ball. Janoris Jenkins, he's getting back to that level of play of shutdown corner this game. Here we go. Comes Joe Flacco. He's going to launch one through the air, I do believe, and gets hit as he throws it, and he's going to have to punt it to us, where we're just going to try to run as much clock off of there. Run that rock milk the clock, you know, that method. We're just going to run with that and try to milk as much clock off as we can and hopefully score. And DeMarco getting us a big chunk of yardage, 14 yards right there. Come on, DeMarco. And I hit square, but it would not let me break it. As he gains a yard, though, still a pretty good gain from where he was going. Eli having a good game, pretty much. I mean, 2 interceptions, but also the 2 touchdowns were pretty big, as he's just going to chunk this one away. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 9. Here we go. It's going to fly up to Odell on this one, I think. No, we dump it to DeMarco, who tries to stiff arm. Can't get the stiff arm. Guys, you know, last week we failed. This week, DeMarco Murray is looking for redemption. He won't fail again, hopefully. And he does not fail again as he trucks over and gets 98 yards on the day. Gets the first down. DeMarco Murray, big play from him right there. Huge, gigantic play from DeMarco Murray. Last week failed in that position. This week comes through big and almost secures a win, but we can't be too sure. So last week we thought we had a win in Lambeau. There it is. It hits the 2-minute warning. Now they're probably going to have to start using timeouts. So you already know we're starting to run the ball right up that middle. Try to get them to use all them timeouts. DeMarco, no gain on that play. Here we go. We're going to turn to the left side. It's up the gut, and it goes for none, actually. Now Baltimore only has 1 timeout to go drive down the field with. Robbie Gould cannot kick a 56-yarder. Very surprising. And since we are in no man's land, there's no point not to go for it. Because if we don't get it, I'm just going to try to get as much as we can, honestly, out of it. And we do get as much as we can, which will bring us to the 33, which is good. That's good. Really good. Because, I mean, yeah, they need a touchdown, but it's like we punted pretty much. Just add a couple yards. Here we go. This Giants defense trying to get a stop and secure a victory in this game. And they do hit him as Terrence West still trying to stay on his feet. 3-yard gain. The New York Giants need to get back on track with winning a game here today. Can they do it? It will all be determined on this drive. Ongwa and his defense We know they're passing, but we're blitzing, trying to get the quick stop. And, oh, wow. A lob throw. Joe Flacco really hasn't done that much, as his running back hasn't really either. Here we go. We just need 2 more stops, and the game is over. The game has ended if we need to get 2 more stops. Uh-oh. Damon Harrison trips on the halfback screen. I thought he was going to hit his halfback. He did not. That's going to bring up a 4th and 7. If he does not convert here, the game will be over. Bringing the pressure on 4th and 7. This is the biggest play of the game. Here we go, bringing the pressure. You already know. Up that middle, and he converts, and it's going to be... Don't let him have the touchdown, and they let him have the touchdown right after I said don't let him have the touchdown. Oh, wow. Wow, I don't believe that. Can you? Wow, what? He broke 3 tackles and took it to the end zone. After missing another tackle, he throws to Victor Cruz. Bring the ball in, Victor. Come on. Dude, we got 2 timeouts. We still have a chance to win this game, and Victor Cruz not bring the ball in. This is really what happened in real life. It looked like the Ravens were going to win, and the Giants came back. Hopefully we can do that. As we lob it deep to Odell. On this play, beats his man. Catches it, and Odell inside the red zone. Oh, my goodness. Odell Beckham almost got the touchdown right there to seal the game. Did not, though. Could not. Here we go. Gonna run a play action zone. As we go to Will Tye, who gets about 2 on that. Gets a 2-yard gain and gets out of bounds. Here we go, running a corner strike. I don't know who we're going to. As we try to chunk it out, but he doesn't even throw it. He just keeps it in his arms. Here comes Eli. Gonna have to go to the air game. As he goes over to Brandon Marshall, who caught it! Oh my gosh, I'm trying to be quiet because there's people sleeping in my house. But oh my gosh, what a catch by Brandon Marshall. And we're going to take the snap before anyone can get back. And can DeMarco get in? Touchdown, Giants. A drive for the ages. Oh my gosh. And the catch by Brandon Marshall. I call him a wussy and everything, and then he makes that catch. And I called him puss legs, I think, last game or something like that. But that catch right there, he just won us this game. If we win this game, the game ball easily goes to Brandon Marshall for making that catch. One-handed over 2 defenders. And then DeMarco Murray to get in the end zone. With 32 seconds, though, we're still going to have to win this game. It's not over yet. We have not won. Going deep, one-on-one. Steve Smith can't bring it in. 24 seconds. Dude, I'm sweating so bad right now. You don't even know. This game is... I thought we was about to go to 3-3, and then Brandon Marshall makes the play in, best play in, since the Odell catch. That is the best play since the Odell catch, and now they are teammates on the Giants. And he makes one probably, arguably better than Odell's because it was to potentially win the game. And it was over 2 defenders with one hand at the goal line. Just make the tackle. We do get the tackle, and they're going to have to call a timeout and chunk up a Hail Mary. And this will be the last play of the game. And I think that's going to do it. I'm not going to get too cocky because, yeah, that's going to do it. Yeah, I got cocky last game and lost, but this game, that's going to do it. Got to place it in the end zone. And tipped up by a couple of people. Out of bounds. And the New York Giants come away with a 27-24 victory. And give the Baltimore Ravens their first loss of the year. Eli, don't act like you did anything. All you did was put the ball up to Brandon Marshall, and he made the terrific catch. Odell Beckham, 5 receptions, 134 yards. Brandon Marshall, 5 receptions, 108 yards. DeMarco Murray, 28 carries, 101 yards. Eli Manning, 67.5. Completion percentage, 376 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. And that's going to do it as we go to 4-2. And that will be this last live stream. I will go back to probably just doing regular videos and editing them and then posting them for a while. And then I may do some more live streams here in a couple of days. But that will do it for this game. See you next game.